Anklets with bells. How sweet to hear, na? It sounds nice, right? But the thing is, there was a big history behind this. The history, before going that history, we just talk about this gunguru. That means anklets, bell anklets. So anklets, bell anklets are mandatory for all classical Indian classical dances. Those are 8 Indian classical dances are there. In that mandatory, it is must. So in some folk dances also they wear, but it is not compulsory. If they like it, they wear. Otherwise, some instrumental people they beat, I believe, because I have seen like that. So this Indian classical dances, this is few people, few classical dances they wear less, and Kathak dance they wear more because it is foot based classical dance. No, that's why they wear more. Some people 400, 300 also they wear like both the feet, I mean feet. So next we will talk about in India only this classical dance, Indian classical dance only this anklets are there, but no other in the world classical dances nobody will wear this anklets because it is Indian, what you can say, so right, whatever you say. Because like tap dance are there. Tap dance generally it is footwork, actually more it is based on tapping on the stage. So they wear shoes, but some sole they in the sole they put some kind of material like wooden or something like that. They beat on that and they get that sounds will come. So but in the Kathak dances they want to hear this only rhythmic bells, so anklets. So and other even Russian ballets, any other nowhere you will find a pile means like just anklets. You can see in other dances, in other world dances also. So before that, then after that we will talk about how this anklets formed. So there was no bells, nothing previously, means 8,000 years before. So only there was a big bell in the temple. So what happened? People will go and bang them. Then only it sounds ring, 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 ring. So then that's all. And after that, what happened? This flagpole came. So flagpole in front of temple. So I think you might have seen many South Indian temples. So in that they put small bells. That is big bell in the inside the temple. This is small one. And when the people when the wind comes and hits it, it counts. It's rhythmic sounds. It comes. So that sounds very nice to hear. Even farmers, those people are going and coming. These devotees and all. Then after that, what happened? Those days there was no power. So there was no power. Nothing. That means people were walking on the walking. They were traveling by walking only. Otherwise carts. Otherwise animals. So these animals and carts and even people also getting bite by snakes and other insects because those are dangerous on the path also. It was dark. So and sometimes even moonlight comes, they won't recognize. Sometimes this. Many people die like that. So what happened? They also thought the sounds comes because the animals, insects have their, some kind of snakes and all. They have a habit that if they hear something different sounds, it will go away because they feel that some dangerous object is coming towards them. So it will move away. So that's why the one I don't know who is the farmer. So he thought good idea, and he generally they wear with they walk with the stick and all. In that stick some bells they tied. So that bells it makes help because animals these insects and all moving away and people are going very freely nicely. So this was happened. After that what happened? They were when they were going by the bullock cart. So bullocks and animals were affecting. So because it will stamp on that snake or insect, it will bite. So then what happened? The bullock or horse or whatever it will die. So this was the very dangerous to them. So then what happened? They started the bells around the neck. So then bullocks also, horses also happy to hear that sound and walking, and people are also happy. And even they were out of dangerous, at least some extent. So then what happened? Then it started like that, and after that there was no anklet bells even that time. So what happened? Then classical dances started because classical dances started off. Bharatanatyam is the first classical dances. It is 5,000 years ago. it was started. Before that only these bells and all they were wearing, and the animals and these people. Then what happened, some people, maybe some magician or somebody made have thought, so these bells, if they hold like comes even that songs and rhythms and all, it looks nice. So he made it some kind of, yeah, he also wants to make some like this kind of instrument. So he would hold that tabla, or like mridangam people, they were started tying around the wrist, and they were beating. So that time what happened, they were happy and people also happy, but dancer was getting confused because that the tabla sound, otherwise mridangam sound and this sound, so it making confuse them. So they were getting disturbed in that dance performing. So that time what happened, so that they, when they had that complaint, and they thought that why don't we make it more smaller than this, and we'll tie in around the anklets, because already anklets were there, but there was no bills. So these small bills they started keeping 1, 2, 7, 10, and all around the anklet. So then that was easy to dancer also. So it happened that the anklets was started like that. Then what happened? It is this is the history of dance anklets. Okay. So but there was a little confusing, but people are thinks that they must wear anklets and dance. Then only they will perform. Perform, no, learn perfect. So otherwise they will get confused. That nothing like that. Anklets come later, because when the classical dance, once you start, then 3 months or 1 year or 1.5 year, that puja performance will happen, because Gaji Puja, or like Muva Puja, or whatever it is, otherwise Guru Puja. So this kind of ceremony, one ceremony, that after that ceremony only the dancer will wear that Gunguru. That means the anklets, bell anklets. That's why it is nothing to do, because many people thinks that things, and many people are also discussed in somewhere that anklets must be there, otherwise they will get confused. Nothing to do, because already see dance they were learnt before without wearing anklets. They know how many steps they have put forward and backward and sides and all, and where they have to hop and all. So there is nothing to do with the anklets, with the steps, but the rhythm and all. But they enjoy it. It inspires. So that is, people also, I had many people, many students also, sorry that we like that sound, like that rhythmic sound. So that's why we wanted to learn. That also some people, small kids, they said like that. So even we also like, no. So that one thing, and other very important thing I wanted to tell you, that even if you see that YouTubes and all nowadays, 80s, 90s movies, particularly South Indian movies, I see some, very misguiding, scenes. Like there will be a dancer, or whether she's a heroine, or maybe she might be, like a vamp or a child or whatever it. So they wear, this bell anklets, and they dances, and after that fastly they dance, and started blood coming, dropping and all. So then after that, entire foot will become, the bloody. And after that, what happens? Still she dances, and the entire stage also blood comes, and we people claps. So this is nothing is going to be happen. So never ever happen, because even I also, since many years wearing, single blood drop I did not see. My blood drop I did not see, and I never feel any pain also. So this is misguiding. So don't, because some students also ask me, sir, my daughter is very sensitive. The girl is fair and look pretty, and I also happy, but they were telling my daughter is very sensitive, this bills, it may hurt her. It is nothing to do. So even like what you say, some see many even parents, particularly some people, they ask on the plate also, some people dance, and maybe it hurts or something like that. Nothing like that. And apart of that, rhythm and dance is different, but this gunguru is inspiration. So that you must think, and moreover, this is sweet memory, which I wore my gunguru long back when it was around I know many years back in my childhood, first gunguru that is still with me. That dress and all it is not with me, but this gunguru I kept with me because this is sweet memory. Some people, they keep a marriage card still, they keep forever. And some people, first salary they don't use it. And this kind of, some student parents they showed me their dresses also. So this is the first classical dress I wore because in my childhood. So at that time my childhood, this is I also very happy, very blessed because I feel sometimes shy because I don't have those dresses and all. But only gunguru I kept with me because that is easy to carry. So and it won't affect also. I mean, it won't spoil also. So that is. So you also, if you are wearing first gunguru, that you keep it after using that, you keep it somewhere in the box, tight box. Otherwise, even your child is wearing that also first gunguru you keep with you. And that's very nice to see, like you can keep even in the mandir also, like puja room also, because it is auspicious. And moreover, one caution I tell you that gunguru some people that this anklet bells they tie with rope. When they tie with rope, they have to tie carefully because it should not be loose. When it is loose, it hangs. It hangs means it bangs. So that means certainly it pains, no blood. So certainly it pains. So that's why carefully you have to tie it tightly. And after that, otherwise you wear, like leather one. Sorry, what you say. Cloth one or resin. So nowadays cloth also they have started, preparing. So that kind of, anklets you can wear. But don't use leather belt. Leather belt is sin because it is already dead animal skin. So this is auspicious. Already I told you, dance is like, like it is worship. So that's why you never ever use any leather anklets. If it is there, refuse them. Mostly it is not there nowadays. But if anybody's sell you like that, you sell them first. Only you tell them this is not required, only leather, only sorry whether it is resin, otherwise cloth belt only, okay. And first gumru also don't forget to keep forever to see your dance, remember your dance matters and all. Keep your anklets, first anklets safely in a puja room also, okay.